Hi, this is Betty Plus Books, and this is 5 things I wish I did as a reader. The first thing is I wish I took more notes when I read. I don't really think I have the best working memory, and so even though I'll remember overall characters I really loved in a book, or scenes I really enjoyed, or just an overall way that the author did something that I thought was really well done, I often won't remember some specifics that I wish I remembered, which can also make it difficult when I come back to the next book in a series and I don't remember all the details of what happened in the book before. This also makes it difficult when I'm trying to do spoiler-free reviews and only reveal information that the reader knows in the first chapter or so, because I don't always remember when within the plot that something happened, and so I'm trying to give a summary thinking, did that occur early enough in the book where I can actually tell you guys about it, or do I need to edit that part out so that I don't spoil anything? So I'm making it a goal to implement some kind of system wherein I've got an easy way to take notes while I'm writing. I'm thinking maybe sticky notes for physical books and just doing a little highlight and take note thing for an ebook or Kindle. No idea what I'm going to do for audiobooks, those don't really sticky well. The second thing that I wish I did is I wish I was better when I track my reading about keeping track of what format I read a book in. I log everything I read in Storygraph. I'm not good at specifically logging it as the ebook version or the Kindle version or the paperback or hardback version. I don't care so much about the ebook versus paperback versus hardback. I think that there's probably a difference in how I enjoy books on average in comparison when listening to them versus reading them, and I'd like to have a statistical idea of that. If I don't keep good track of that, I can't go back and say, this year the audiobooks I read got an average rating of 3 stars, and the books that I read with my eyes got an average rating of 4 stars. That might tell me that I want to read more books auditorially or visually based on the difference in those statistics. Third, I wish I participated in book clubs more or talked to friends more about books. I do have a few friends that I talk to about books, but it's like a very brief recommendation kind of thing. Hey, I know you liked book A and B, so you will like book C. Or, hey, did you read book A? Yeah, book A was really great. And we don't really get into the nitty gritty and talk about how like the plot was versus the characters versus the scenery. We just go, you like this? You like this. Cool. Good. And that's part of why I joined BookTube though, so that I can talk more in depth about what I liked about specific books and what I didn't like about those specific books. I have tried to get together a book club with my friends before, but my friends and I have kind of like different pockets of reading tastes where some of us like some young adult and some of us will not touch young adult. Some of us like high fantasy and some of us won't touch high fantasy. I'll read anything. I just want to be in a book club. Does anyone want to do a buddy read with me, please? I'm not desperate. I just want to talk about books, which is why I'm here, which is why you're here. I need more friends. The fourth thing is that I wish I chose more books based on what I think I would like and what I'm in the mood for, rather than what I think I should read. I think this is something that's really hard about doing specific reading challenges or trying to keep your channel seasonal with like trying to read a Halloween-y spooky book for Halloween or reading a wintry book for winter, is that my moods are not seasonally correlated. Like right now, I want like a fluffy February romance, and I'm supposed to be reading about pumpkins and ghosts and spooky things, and I will also read a full series with someone else that I don't really want to read because they're reading it and they recommended it. Unfortunately, this is like the opposite of what you would think I wanted to do if I wanted to be in a book club, but I've read a huge series that I didn't like because a bunch of my friends read it and they were all smart, so I should be able to read it and be smart too. Nope. And I just think that you get more out of books when you genuinely want to read a particular book for some reason. It doesn't have to be a book that's going to be absolutely perfect for you. There should be a reason that I want to read that other than because BookTube told me to, or because my friends told me to, or because my coworker told me to. I should want to for some reason. And 5, I wish I took more long uninterrupted stretches to read. A lot of times when I'm reading, it's like between things. It's like while I'm waiting for a doctor's appointment, or because I happen to have a few minutes between task A and task B, rather than having like a 2-hour stretch of time where I can just sit down and read. Honestly, I probably have the free time to make that time, but I just don't. So that's on me. That's a goal that I need to make if I really want it, is to say I'm setting aside a once a week 2-hour period to just read without interruption. So that's it. Those are 5 things that I wish that I did more as a reader. I'm hoping that I can implement some of these and be more the kind of reader that I want to be. If you have any tips for me on accomplishing some of these, I would love to hear them. Or if there's something that you want to do as a reader that you're not really sure how to implement, feel free to discuss in the comments. I hope to see you again soon. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So until next time, happy reading. I wish I got some water before I started this video.